Have you ever looked at a job opportunity, a lottery ticket, or a life-changing business deal and thought, what if today is the day everything changes? Not because of luck or chance, but because something deeper, something unseen, guided you there. Most people believe that success and winning are just strokes of luck, a random throw of the dice. But what if that's not the full story? What if, especially in the last week of May, certain numbers are vibrating with real energy? Cosmic energy, and that energy is quietly speaking to those who are ready to listen? In this video, we're going beyond chance. We'll explore 6 mystical numbers, numbers believed to be charged by universal frequencies and supported by the ancient science of numerology. These aren't just numbers pulled from thin air, they're patterns backed by wisdom that has stood the test of time and teachings, echoed by legendary seers like Nostradamus and Baba Vanga. In the universe, everything happens for a reason. When numbers keep appearing again and again across time, history, and consciousness, it's not coincidence. It's the universe nudging you toward what's meant for you: wealth, abundance, and alignment. The 6 numbers we're about to reveal have shown up with remarkable consistency during the last week of May. And here's the powerful twist. There's a bonus number at the end of this video, a master frequency that many believe has the power to supercharge the law of attraction. But there's a catch. It only works for those who are truly open, aligned, and ready to receive. So before we begin this journey, hit that like button, subscribe to Buddhist teachings, and comment this affirmation below. I am ready to receive wealth and prosperity this May. Let's get started. Number 8, the infinite path to prosperity. Imagine a number that doesn't just represent value, but embodies it. That's the energy of number 8. It's not a number you stumble upon by chance. It's a number that calls to those who are ready to level up in life. In many spiritual teachings and numerology systems, 8 is seen as a bridge between the material and the spiritual, between effort and reward. It represents achievement, not through shortcuts, but through persistence, focus, and balance. Think about it. The shape of the number itself is a closed loop, infinity turned upright, 2 equal circles forever flowing into each other. This isn't just math, it's meaning. When we dive into lottery draws during the month of May, something interesting appears. 8 keeps returning, not just once or twice, but repeatedly, year after year. It surfaces across early draws, mid-month bursts, and even last-minute surprises. Is this coincidence? Maybe. But to those who understand numbers as symbols, it's a pattern, a sign that this digit carries weight during this specific time. May is a month that often brings change, fresh starts, and movement. It's a season of blooming energy and shifting possibilities. While this momentum is exciting, it can also be overwhelming. That's where 8 steps in, not to stop the flow, but to stabilize it. It offers grounded strength, like a solid bridge under rushing water. It brings order to chaos and structure to ambition. In ancient Eastern beliefs and even in modern financial systems, 8 is revered as the number of wealth, structure, and karmic justice. What you plant, you will harvest. It's about the balance between giving and receiving, action and outcome, work and rest. This number doesn't promise instant wins, but it does reward consistency. That's why it's loved by entrepreneurs, visionaries, and yes, even serious lottery players. In Chinese culture, 8 is pronounced similarly to the word for prosperity, making it a powerful symbol of financial luck. In the world of numerology, it resonates with authority, business, and personal strength. And in many Buddhist teachings, it carries deep spiritual resonance. Abundance isn't just about external riches, it's about internal peace, feeling secure, fulfilled, and balanced in your efforts and desires. Number 8 captures this harmony beautifully. More than just a digit, 8 is an energy. It whispers, stay the course. Be diligent. Your time is coming. And when this number shows up repeatedly in May's lottery draws, that whisper turns into a call. a call to stay patient and trust the work you've already done. It reminds us wealth isn't a lightning strike. It's the sun, slowly rising, after consistent steps taken in the dark. People who find 8 in their numerology charts or during important life moments often report feeling driven, disciplined, and grounded. It's not flashy energy. It's foundation energy, the kind that supports long-term success. When 8 shows up in a lottery pick, it brings not just a number, but a feeling. This could be the one. The best part? 8 doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for alignment. If your actions reflect your values, if your goals are rooted in integrity and effort, this number becomes a magnet for results. So when you're choosing your numbers this May, and you see that 8 staring back at you, don't overlook it. It's not just about luck. It's about energy. Steady, grounded, focused energy that supports not only winning, but sustaining what you gain. Number 14, the sign of aligned change. There's something undeniably intriguing about the number 14, not just because it has shown up repeatedly in May's lottery draws over the past decade, but because every time it appears, it almost feels intentional, like a quiet tap on the shoulder from the universe. When we examined the data going back 10 years, number 14 didn't just show up once or twice. It made its presence known, especially during the second week of May. That's not ordinary behavior. That's a pattern. And in the world of spiritual alignment and numerology, patterns aren't accidents. They're messages. Let's go deeper. In the ancient language of numbers, 14 is a symbol of transformation, balance, and thoughtful progress. It speaks to people going through a season of growth, not a chaotic shift, but an evolution, deliberate and meaningful. This energy comes from its parts, the numbers 1 and 4. Number 1 carries the vibration of bold beginnings. It's about leadership, drive, and inner power. The moment when you say, enough is enough, it's time to move forward. Number 4, on the other hand, grounds you. It brings stability, patience, and the slow but steady climb towards something that lasts. Put them together, 1 and 4, and you get a powerful blend. The motivation to start something new and the strength to build it right. That's what makes 14 so special. It represents change, but not just for the sake of change. It's change with structure, movement with meaning. May, the 5th month of the year, holds a numerological energy of curiosity, freedom, and action. When 14 appears in this month, the energies harmonize. They flow together like 2 rivers meeting at the same bend, change and adventure grounded by intention. But let's step away from lottery numbers for a moment. Even in everyday life, 14 holds weight. You'll find it in birthdays people never forget, in house numbers chosen with care, even in brand names and spiritual milestones. There's something about it that whispers both freedom and discipline. It says, you have the power to change your life, but be mindful of how you do it. That's why number 14 isn't just a lucky number. It's a spiritual prompt, a reminder that every step forward should be built on something solid. Whether you're making a financial move, playing the lottery, or simply trying to align your life with higher purpose, 14 encourages you to move boldly, but wisely. Number 6, the silent force of 2025. There's a quiet but powerful number making waves this year. That number is 6. You might not notice it at first. It's not flashy or loud, but if you slow down and tune in, you'll feel it. That's because 2025 carries the universal vibration of the number 6, a frequency influencing everything around us, from decisions and relationships to unexpected opportunities, and yes, even the numbers that show up in lottery draws. 6 is the number of home, harmony, and healing. It's a symbol of emotional wisdom, a number that speaks to those seeking calm in the chaos. If 2024 felt intense, fast, or overwhelming for you, 2025 brings the exact opposite through the gentle but steady presence of 6. This is the year of returning to what matters: family, inner peace, loyalty, nurturing bonds. But don't mistake its gentleness for weakness. 6 is strong, in a quiet, grounded way. It brings structure to emotional storms and reminds us to act from a place of love and responsibility, even when the world feels like it's spinning. That's the kind of energy we need in times of global uncertainty. And that's why number 6 is more than a feel-good symbol. It's a stabilizer. This stabilizing energy doesn't just show up in how we feel or behave. It begins to echo in the patterns around us. What people choose, how they vote, where they spend their time, and yes, even which numbers are drawn when the stakes are high. In May, right in the middle of the year, when things are moving fast and people are searching for clarity, the presence of 6 is a reminder to slow down, breathe, and listen. It's the number of heart-led decisions, the kind of energy that doesn't just help you win, but helps you understand why you're winning. Some may say it's all coincidence, but for those who study spiritual patterns, numerology, and energy cycles, the repeated appearance of 6 is no accident. It's a message. So whether you're deeply connected to these signs or just noticing a strange feeling when certain numbers appear, 6 is calling. Number 27, the silent guide between your heart and mind. Have you ever noticed how some numbers just keep showing up in your life? On receipts, clocks, or important dates? And you can't explain why they feel so familiar. 27 is one of those numbers. It's subtle, but when it appears, it leaves a lasting impact. Let's not call it lucky just yet. Let's call it intentional. When we analyze lottery patterns from May over the past decade, one number kept returning with quiet persistence, 27. It didn't dominate every draw or show up every single year, but when it did, it often arrived as part of a powerful combination, paired with other numbers that also carried weight. In some years, 27 popped up multiple times in a single month. That's not just chance. That's a signal. But 27 isn't just about appearances. It's about meaning. In numerology, 27 holds a powerful vibration because of the energies within it, the numbers 2 and 7. Number 2 symbolizes intuition, connection, and emotional intelligence. It's the part of you that notices tension in a room before anyone speaks, or senses that something is about to shift, even when the surface seems calm. It's deeply spiritual, tuned into relationships and harmony. Number 7 carries a completely different power. It's the seeker's number connected to introspection, truth, and higher knowledge. It's about stepping back, asking the bigger questions, and trusting the answers that come from within, not just what the world tells you. Now, when these two merge in 27, you get something beautifully rare, a number that blends emotional depth with spiritual clarity. It's not just thoughtful, and it's not just intuitive. It's both. It's both. The inner knowing of 27. It's both. It knows when to pause, when to move, and exactly how to align your decisions with a sense of purpose. That's why many who follow sacred teachings say 27 doesn't just appear, it guides. And here's where it gets even more interesting. In multiple winning combinations across several Mays, 27 didn't just make a quiet entrance, it returned, forming repeating patterns, appearing alongside familiar sets of numbers across different years. That's not coincidence. That's a message. In numerology, 27 speaks to trust. Trust in your decisions. Trust in timing. Trust that what you're drawn to might be leading you to something bigger. That's the kind of energy the Buddha often pointed to, letting go of control and flowing with awareness. So when 27 shows up again and again in the final days of May, carrying a history of presence, a meaning of spiritual balance, and a pattern of quiet success, it's not something to brush aside, it's something to honor, because it might just be the number that aligns your desire with your destiny. So if you feel drawn to this number, don't ignore it. Click the thanks button below and consider contributing $50 to help spread this message to more seekers like you. According to Buddhist wisdom, every act of generosity becomes a seed. And seeds of giving always grow into greater abundance, both spiritually and materially. Number 21, the gateway to calm success and divine timing. Let's talk about a number that doesn't scream for attention, but quietly makes its presence felt again and again, like a whisper from the universe. That number is 21. Here's what's fascinating. When you study lottery results over the past decade, especially in May, 21 doesn't just show up once and vanish. It returns. It slides into winning combinations, not with loud celebration, but with quiet consistency. It may not be the flashiest or the most frequent, but it's there, like a steady drumbeat beneath the noise. And in spiritual numerology, that kind of subtle repetition is never an accident. 21 is often seen as a symbol of earned success, not the kind you stumble into, but the kind that arrives after patience, persistence, and inner work. It carries the vibration of arrival, celebration, and that long-awaited exhale after a difficult journey. It's the kind of energy that says, "You did the work. Now, receive the reward." But let's go deeper. The structure of the number itself, 2 and 1, holds powerful clues. Number 2 speaks of harmony, duality, and connection. It's about being in sync with others, finding peace through collaboration. It represents balance. The sacred middle path taught by Buddha himself. Number 1, on the other hand, is bold. It represents new beginnings, individuality, and forward momentum. It's the pioneer, the fire starter, the voice that says, "Go." Put them together and you get 21, a fusion of balance and ambition, harmony and drive. And in practical terms, that's the recipe for meaningful success, the kind that doesn't burn you out but lifts you up. Here's where it gets even more intriguing. In historical lottery data, 21 often arrives not alone, but as part of a meaningful alliance. It shows up next to numbers like 7, spiritual awakening, 14, personal transformation. These groupings aren't just numerical, they're energetic. When 21 is in the mix, it elevates the frequency of the entire group. It's like adding harmony to a melody. It just feels right. Many people who resonate with 21 find themselves drawn to it at key moments: weddings, career launches, anniversaries, new ventures. It becomes a personal symbol, not of blind hope, but of divine timing, a knowing that after the wait, something beautiful is unfolding. So what does this mean for you? 21 isn't just about winning a game, it's about winning at life, with grace, balance, and intention. It's the reward after the storm, the sunrise after the long night. And when it aligns with the powerful energetic shifts of late May, 21 becomes more than a number. It becomes a message. Now is your time. So if 21 keeps calling to you, don't ignore it. Whether it shows up on your lottery ticket, your calendar, or in the quiet corners of your thoughts, it may be a sign that your moment of success is just ahead, a rare invitation, the bonus number that changes everything. And if you're still watching, it means you're meant to hear this. Something rare is coming. A bonus number, a master frequency believed to amplify abundance and unlock the deepest levels of universal alignment. Stay with me. Your transformation is only just beginning. Number 33, the master number of compassion and universal flow. The number 33 isn't just any number. It carries a special energy that sets it apart in the world of numerology. 33 is a master number. That means it's not ordinary. It holds a higher vibration, a deeper purpose, and a kind of spiritual power that transcends mere digits. Often called the number of compassion, 33 is deeply connected to kindness, empathy, and the desire to uplift others. It's the number of the guiding light, the one that stays calm when life feels overwhelming, the one that heals, comforts, and teaches. Unlike numbers that shout with intensity or speed, 33 offers a quiet strength, a steady calm that supports and uplifts, even without needing recognition. And when we examine past lottery results from May over several years, 33 appeared again and again, not always as the headline, but its presence was consistent, enough to catch our attention. Sometimes it emerged early in the month, sometimes near the end, but it kept returning, like a gentle whisper from the universe. Breaking it down, the power of double threes. Look closely. 33 is made up of 2 threes. The number 3 symbolizes joy, creativity, communication. But when doubled, the energy of 3 transforms. It becomes more intentional, more purposeful. It shifts from carefree fun to a call for meaningful expression and selfless service. People connected to 33 often find themselves in paths of teaching, healing, guiding others through life's challenges. Now consider the energies of May, the 5th month, filled with movement, change, and new beginnings. While this energy can sometimes feel restless or unpredictable, 33 brings balance, calm in the storm, compassion over chaos. It encourages us to move forward with mindfulness, not just speed, with intention, not just ambition. It's a beautiful harmony between action and wisdom. Many people who resonate with 33 see it repeatedly, on clocks, on receipts, in signs that feel far from random, almost like a gentle nudge from the universe. That's why some call it an angel number, a sign of spiritual presence, guidance, and divine protection, a quiet force in the game of life. Choosing 33 isn't about luck or chance. It's a choice rooted in intuition, a recognition of what truly matters. This number doesn't seek the spotlight. It doesn't demand attention. It offers quiet strength, the kind that holds you up, even when no one's looking. And when 33 emerges in May's draws more than once, combined with its profound spiritual meaning, it becomes impossible to ignore. It's not flashy. It's not loud. It's steady, calm, and deeply purposeful. And in a world that constantly rushes, that kind of presence is truly rare. If what you've heard today speaks to your heart, take a moment right now. Stop scrolling. Breathe deeply. And type this into the comments. I am open to receive true and lasting abundance. There's real power in setting intentions with your words, spoken aloud or written down. It grounds your energy. It sets your path. It transforms hopes into reality. Like planting a seed in the fertile soil of your mind, ready to grow with patience, faith, and care. If this video has sparked something within you, please support this journey. Hit the like button, subscribe to Buddhist teachings, where we explore the simple yet profound wisdom that nurtures your inner peace and guides your growth. Every single day. I'll see you in the next video.